In Visi, there are many commands, such as the change attributes function, that allow you to highlight in a toggle fashion. For example, when you come and highlight your part, and then you try to highlight it again, it unselects whatever you originally had selected. This is controlled by a setting at the bottom here where it says toggle. However, there are two other settings on here. Just by left clicking, you can switch to add mode, which allows you to highlight, and whenever you highlight again, it only ever adds. So if I now decide to select the outer boundary, you can see everything gets selected and it doesn't deselect what was already highlighted. The same applies in reverse. If I click again, I switch to remove mode, and remove only removes what is highlighted. It will never add. So if I highlight the same areas, you can see this never re-highlights. And then to return it, you left click one more time and you return to toggle, which gives us the more standard method that people use. On a solid example, we have here a three-pronged feature which I wish to remove. However, if I come in and I pick delete extract faces, I just pick the faces, we can see it's quite difficult to select the entire part for that feature without picking up the surrounding features. So what I can do is switch to the tangency faces and then switch to remove, and all I have to do is come around to each of these features and it turns off every single face. And note how it doesn't turn on the faces that weren't selected, making it much easier to remove these features. The same logic applies to a mesh. With a mesh, since it's made up of many triangles, it's very hard to isolate the faces that you want to actually pick. For example, if I wish to remove this clip that we have on the part, it's quite difficult to just highlight just the clip without picking any of the surrounding faces. As we can see here, we've picked up some faces here as well as on the side. However, by switching to remove mode, and if I just pick the option to pick all the tangent triangles, you can see I can remove all of the additional triangles without having to worry about turning on the faces that weren't already selected. Now this is ready for us to work on.